Why are jeans usually blue? First of all, the original name of jeans is Blucin, so blue is already in the name of the pants. So why are these perhaps the most popular clothes in the world blue? In the 19th century, Levi Strauss started to produce these pants with a dye called indigo blue. We can also call it indigo blue because at that time, it could only be obtained from the indigo fera plant and indigo grass. Now let's go back a little further in history. Ancient Egypt. Among the ships using the Nile River, only one ship had a sail of a different color than the others. As you can imagine, a blue close to purple, indigo blue. And this ship belonged to Pharaoh. So, in a sense, Pharaoh's sails were like a giant pair of jeans. All the sailors who saw this indigo sail would step aside and give way to the royal ship because this vibrant color was a symbol of status, power, and wealth. After all, this color dye was very hard to find. It was too laborious and expensive to extract it from plants, animals, or minerals. Perhaps this is why Isaac Newton, when naming the 7 basic colors in the rainbow, preferred to call indigo blue instead of blue. Newton defined this color as a color between blue and purple in the electromagnetic spectrum, with a wavelength around 420 to 450 nanometers. When Levi Strauss started to dye his trousers with this color, which was rarely seen in clothes for thousands of years, everyone wanted to have this color that symbolized nobility. There was an explosion of demand, and the foundations of the Levi's brand were laid. But this dye was still very difficult to produce naturally. Blucin pants were invented in 1873, and in their early years, they were produced in limited quantities, until researchers at BASF made a discovery due to a broken thermometer. They realized that the mercury in the thermometer was an excellent catalyst for the production of phthalic acid. This meant that indigo could now be produced synthetically. Since the discovery in 1897, this color has been called BASF Pure Indigo. 20,000 tons of this color dye is produced annually. With this amount of dye, 1 billion blouses are dyed. Another interesting feature of this dye is that it is insoluble in water. In other words, if you throw the pants and the dye into the water and mix them, nothing happens. It has to be dyed with a method called acid washing. In this method, indigo blue dye is mixed with an alkaline solution and a reducing agent. The dye adheres to the fabric with the resulting chemical reaction. When the trousers first come out of this wash, the color is actually yellow, not blue, but then the dye reacts to oxygen, and the result is the famous blue color. Because of this relationship with oxygen, indigo is also called the living color because it breathes oxygen just like us. Today, it is debatable how noble and powerful those who wear this color of trousers feel. However, we know that those who could not wear them in the past at least painted their faces. Enough of this theoretical information.